What if the nuts you're eating every day for better health after 60 are actually doing silent harm to your heart, brain, and joints? And what if just 4 simple switches could completely reverse the damage? As we step into the golden years of life, our bodies become more sensitive to the foods we choose, and every bite we take carries greater significance for our health and well-being. Nowhere is this truer than in the humble nut aisle, a place revered for its abundance of healthy snacks and often associated with longevity and vigor. Yet, what many seniors don't realize is that this aisle not only offers powerful allies in the quest for wellness, but it also harbors hidden threats that can quietly undermine health, especially as the body changes with age. It's a comforting ritual, reaching for a handful of mixed nuts, believing you're doing your heart, memory, and joints a favor. After all, nuts are universally praised for their healthy fats, protein, and minerals. But what most advice overlooks is that the aging body processes these nutrients differently than it did decades ago. Where a younger metabolism might shrug off certain plant compounds and digest fats with ease, an older body can struggle, leading to subtle but harmful effects, chronic inflammation, joint pain, and impaired memory among them. Let's start by exploring the nuts that stand out as true superstars for seniors, those that not only support, but actually enhance the unique needs of aging bodies. Macadamia nuts, with their rich, creamy texture, are more than just a treat. They are a powerhouse of monounsaturated fats. These fats closely resemble those found in extra virgin olive oil, renowned for their heart-protective properties. For seniors, these fats help maintain supple arteries, lower harmful LDL cholesterol, and support cognitive function, crucial factors in preserving independence and quality of life. Walnuts, with their distinctive brain-like shape, carry a special reputation for supporting the mind. Rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid, walnuts provide the building blocks for brain cell membranes and help reduce inflammation, a major driver of cognitive decline. But there's a critical twist. Raw walnuts contain tannins and phytates that can upset sensitive senior stomachs and block mineral absorption. The simple act of soaking walnuts overnight transforms them into a gentler, more digestible food, reducing these anti-nutrients and unlocking their full benefits for memory and mood. Pine nuts are often overlooked, yet they offer a unique gift to older adults. Pinolenic acid, this rare fatty acid, naturally supports appetite control by stimulating hormones that signal fullness, a boon for seniors managing weight, diabetes, or thyroid conditions. In addition, pine nuts are rich in magnesium, a mineral that calms nerves, eases muscle cramps, and supports restful sleep. Another challenge for many in their later years. And then there's the Brazil nut, a nutritional gem that must be handled with care. Just 1 or 2 nuts a day provide a healthy dose of selenium, a trace mineral that is essential for thyroid health, immune resilience, and cellular repair. Selenium's antioxidant properties help counteract the oxidative stress that accelerates aging. But because Brazil nuts are so potent, moderation is key. Too much selenium can tip the balance and become toxic, so restraint is the secret to harnessing their benefits. However, not all nuts are created equal, especially for those over 60. Some of the most popular and widely recommended options in the snack aisle can actually pose hidden risks for seniors. Take cashews, for example. Their creamy texture and mild flavor make them a favorite, but they are high in oxalates, plant compounds that can accumulate in the body and worsen kidney function. For seniors, especially those with even minor kidney issues or a history of joint pain, oxalates can aggravate inflammation and contribute to the formation of kidney stones. Roasted cashews, often heavily salted, add yet another layer of risk by loading the body with extra sodium, which can raise blood pressure and strain aging hearts. Peanuts, though frequently lumped in with true tree nuts, are actually legumes, and they come with their own set of hazards. Peanuts are susceptible to a mold called aspergillus, which produces aflatoxins, potent toxins that can damage the liver. An aging liver processes toxins less efficiently, making it even more vulnerable. Over time, consistent exposure to aflatoxins may contribute to liver dysfunction, fatigue, and even impair the body's natural detoxification processes. Almonds, often celebrated for their calcium content and crunch, harbor high levels of phytic acid. This compound binds to essential minerals such as magnesium and zinc, preventing their absorption in the gut. For seniors, who are already at increased risk of mineral deficiencies due to changing digestion and medication use, this can quietly erode bone strength, immunity, and energy levels. Perhaps the biggest surprise of all comes from pistachios. Marketed as heart-healthy and packed with antioxidants, pistachios are also extremely high in histamines, a compound that can trigger inflammatory responses in the body. Seniors may notice increased joint pain, skin rashes, or disrupted sleep after eating pistachios, symptoms often attributed to aging itself rather than their dietary choices. Why don't we hear about these dangers more often? The answer lies in the advice that dominates popular health channels, especially online. Much of it is recycled from studies on younger adults whose robust metabolisms and resilient organs can buffer against many of these plant compounds and anti-nutrients. For seniors whose digestive enzymes have diminished, whose gut linings are thinner, and whose inflammatory thresholds are lower, the picture is entirely different. The truth is, after the 60, your body's needs change. The right nuts, chosen with care and consumed in the right way, can sharpen your memory, ease arthritis, regulate weight, and stabilize mood. The wrong ones, however, can slowly undermine your health, robbing you of mobility, clarity, and comfort over the years. So, next time you reach for that familiar bowl of mixed nuts, pause and consider. Are you choosing those that will support your unique, evolving needs? Or are you unwittingly sabotaging your own well-being? With mindful selection and a little knowledge, you can make every bite count in favor of a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life.